Brothers, there is a strange problem with my car. After ignition, as long as you don't step on the accelerator, it just flamed out. As soon as you release the accelerator, it will shut down. What's the problem? Let's go ahead and have a look. Help light the fire. Look, the car didn't idle and stalled. Every time the car owner passes the traffic light, he will extinguish his anger like this. He's almost selling his car. To solve this problem, he replaced the spark plug. Once the fuel injection nozzle is washed, even the oil pump has been replaced. The problem is still unsolved. I happen to have encountered such a problem before. See if I can fix it today. In fact, this kind of problem, it has nothing to do with the spark plug injector, mostly related to idle motor. Today we will disassemble the idle motor. See what happens to it. I asked the owner before. This car is so broken, why fix it? The owner said, this car has accompanied him through the 5-year entrepreneurial trough. It's his spiritual pillar. No matter how much money you spend, you have to fix it. Then I'll try my best to make people beautiful. Look at the cause of the problem. The idle motor is full of carbon deposits. Blocked the air inlet. No idle speed. Can you keep the engine running? Now that the problem has been found, it's easier to solve it. Come. Cleaning agent for 35 yuan. Rinse it directly. You see, there is too much carbon in this area. If the valve gets stuck, it will cause low idle speed. Easy to flam out. Look at this idle motor. Your washing is shiny. No sludge. Now let's put it back. Forget that no. Finally, let's plug in the idle motor. Now let's go back to the car and start a fire. See if you can make it. If you can fight. Remember to be careful. Come, I'm a little nervous. 3, 2, 1, ignition. It didn't turn off. I didn't step on the accelerator. Go ahead and have a look. The idle speed is particularly stable. See, take you to learn something about cars every day. 90% of people don't set these functions after buying the car. It's a pity. First, power up the car, then find the lock button on the door and press it for 10 seconds. When you hear a tick, after the automatic locking function is set successfully, as long as your speed exceeds 15 kilometers per hour, the door will lock automatically. Second, align the switch of the rear view mirror with the second gear and engage the reverse gear. Then adjust the mirror lens to the position where you can just see the rear tires. After the automatic dip function of the rear view mirror is set successfully, as long as you engage reverse gear, the rear view mirror will automatically turn down. Third, when the window lifting switch is moved for 5 seconds, the window lifting function is set with one button. We don't have to press the switch all the time if we want to lift the window. Just press it once, and finally take out the car key. Press and hold the lock key and unlock key at the same time for 5 seconds. In this way, only the function of opening the left front door is set. As long as you press the unlock key, only the left front door can be opened. This indicates the airbag fault light. This means forgetting the seat belt, and this means that the tire pressure is low. This means steering wheel lock. This means cleaning the throttle. This indicates engine failure. This indicates OSR fault. This indicates anti-lock failure. This indicates that the brake light is faulty, and this indicates that OSR is off. This indicates charging failure. I'm Brother Song. Pay attention to me. There are still 1,000. It's too hot. Turn on the air conditioner quickly. Turn on the air conditioner when you get on the bus. You are dead. After exposure in summer, the plastic trim panel in the car will produce a large amount of formaldehyde. You can't turn on the air conditioner as soon as you get on the bus. It's so hot in summer. How can I live without turning on the air conditioner? Let me teach you a trick. Let the car cool instantly. It makes you feel cool and want to wear a cotton padded jacket in the car. First, reduce the front passenger window to the minimum. Then switch the driver's door back and forth 7 to 8 times. This is the man who uses the bellows. The temperature inside and outside the vehicle shall be consistent. Come on, get in the car and try again. It's really not hot in the car in an instant. That's necessary. So what's next? Come, I'll teach you to turn on a C first, and adjust the air volume to the maximum. Then open the external circulation. Lower all windows. Wait a minute. Adjust the air volume to moderate. Then open the internal circulation. Finally, raise all the windows. Try again. Oh dear, the air conditioning is too cold. How? Is it simple? Pay attention to me. I share some practical car knowledge every day. There are already tens of thousands of organizing committee members. Be careful when we go to pick up the car. We'll be very excited. I think there will be no problem with the new car, and the sales department just grasps this point. If we don't check, these places are likely to suffer heavy losses. First, to avoid buying a stock car, we open the front passenger door. Check the date of manufacture on the nameplate. Domestic cars should not be more than 3 months old. Imported cars should not be more than 6 months. Second, and buy a damaged car. Let's first take a look at the production date of the tire 4721. It means that this tire is produced in the 47th week of the year, and the date of production must be earlier than that of the vehicle. Otherwise, the tire may be changed due to the accident. Then take a look at the production date of the glass. It is the same as the tire. They are all earlier than the production date of the whole vehicle. What do you think? There are numbers and dots in the lower left corner of the glass. If the point is in front of the number, subtract the point with 7. If the point is after the number, subtract the point with 13. The production date of this cloth column is June 2001. Third, this is also the most easily ignored by cars. We must squat down and check the bumper in front of the car, especially when getting off the Saka car. It is the easiest to encounter. Finally, avoid buying a test drive. Let's open the engine hood and check the oil color. If the oil is dark, at the same time, the mileage on the instrument panel is greater than 100, then this car is probably a test drive. How about it? Yesterday, an incident about vehicle safety has attracted the attention of at least 400 million people. The 5-second video makes people's back cool, and the forklift is useless. The speed didn't decrease at all. You see, now the braking has no effect at all. What should I do in this emergency? Many people say that I hit the steering wheel 100% wrong. Others said I opened the door and jumped out of the car to escape. This is a big mistake. In fact, it's very easy to stop the car if the brakes fail. Everyone must share this video. It can really save lives at critical moments. Let's just buckle the electronic handbrake switch and keep it tight. The car can stop steadily. Do you think it's over? In fact, there are many safety functions in the car. Everyone can save his life at the critical moment, no matter what the situation is. Trapped in the car, we can't get out. Let's put down the rear seats. Get into the trunk, and there is an emergency escape function in the trunk. It's this small slice on the door panel. Let's just slide it gently. You can open the trunk for emergency escape. Next, this function is better used. It can avoid danger. Let's find the door and window switch in the setting and click in. There is one door unlocked inside, and all doors are unlocked by default. Let's choose a single door for it, so when we unlock it, only the driver's door can be opened. Other doors cannot be opened. This can avoid being followed on the bus. Finally, the safety of children should not be ignored. There are child safety locks on the rear door. We just need to take the car key and open it with a gentle slide. No matter how naughty the child is, he can't even open the door from the car. How about it? Have you learned? I'm Brother Song. Pay attention to me. We still have 1,000 car knowledge. Many people can only drive, but they don't know how to use cars. No more car knowledge. We officially began to change the brake oil every 7,500 kilometers. Replace the air filter every 2 years or 40,000 kilometers. Change the transmission oil every 15,000 kilometers. Replace the spark plug every 30,000 kilometers for manual gear, and every 60,000 kilometers for automatic gear. Replace the engine coolant every 2 years or 60,000 kilometers. Replace the air conditioning filter element every 50,000 kilometers. How about replacing it every 15,000 kilometers? There are many novice drivers when driving their own car. It's different from the car you learned. Bad judgment of wheel position when driving on the road. First, judge the position of the left wheel. When the left side of the steering wheel is in line with the solid line in front, the left front wheel of the car is just pressed on the line. Second, determine the position of the right wheel. We found the center point of the dashboard, or the location of the first wiper knuckle, when the center point of the instrument panel or the bone joint of the wiper coincides with the right road tooth. At this time, the distance between the right wheel and the road teeth is just about 30. Many people are parking. I like to shift the gear directly to P and get off. This is the most important parking mode. This will cause a great impact on the transmission when the next drive is in gear. Directly shorten the service life of the transmission. Today, I will teach you the correct parking method for automatic parking. First step, shift the gear to N after parking. Step 2, pull up the handbrake. Step 3, loosen the foot brake. At this time, the body may shake slightly due to inertia. Press the foot brake again after the vehicle is completely stationary, and shift the gear to P. This is the standard parking method for automatic parking. Pay attention to me. Learn something about cars every day. It's too hot. Turn on the air conditioner quickly. Turn on the air conditioner when you get on the bus. You are dead. After exposure in summer, the plastic trim panel in the car will produce a large amount of formaldehyde. You can't turn on the air conditioner as soon as you get on the bus. It's so hot in summer. How can I live without turning on the air conditioner? Let me teach you a trick. Let the car cool instantly. It makes you feel cool, and want to wear a cotton padded jacket in the car. First, reduce the front passenger window to the minimum. Then switch the driver's door back and forth 7 to 8 times. This is the man who uses the bellows. The temperature inside and outside the vehicle shall be consistent. Come on, get in the car and try again. It's really not hot in the car in an instant. That's necessary, so what's next? Come, I'll teach you to turn on a C first, and adjust the air volume to the maximum, then open the external circulation, lower all windows, wait a minute, adjust the air volume to moderate, then open the internal circulation, finally, raise all the windows, try again. Oh dear, the air conditioning is too cold. How? Is it simple? Pay attention to me. I share some practical car knowledge every day.